If you have a negative mindset, you are likely to make money that you shouldn't. Your life values are at risk when you stray from the fundamentals. Cheating may promise instant riches, mansions, and billions, but is a life on the run truly what you seek? True success stems from the interplay of mindset, ability, and passion. So, what constitutes the right mindset? Inamori Kazuo advocates daring to dream of a bright, just, and vibrant future. You must envision a positive, actionable roadmap to fulfill your dreams. Merge this mindset with your abilities and passion, and you'll forge a life of fulfillment. Thinking positively and believing in the power of one's desires can lead to their manifestation, but it is not guaranteed. It depends on one's mindset and willingness to take action towards making their wishes come true. If you have never even thought about this, how could it happen? So of course, Kazuo asked you to what extent you should be able to think about it first. He said to think of the future as colorful. When he was working on Kins, a researcher brought him a piece of ceramic and took a look at it. He said it was wrong. That person said I was a researcher and that this feature was enough for me. Why was it wrong? The color was wrong. Kazuo said the color was wrong. It was different from what I imagined. The ceramics he imagined in his mind are bright and shiny, but when you use it, it is gray, and that is not right. When we ordinary people think about the future, it is not easy to think of a general idea. But Kazuo requires that you have to come up with a colorful future. Many people feel that their lives are not successful enough. You have to ask yourself, have you imagined a colorful future like Kazuo? And have you planned your life and what you want to do very seriously? In this part, there is a great adventurer named Uba Manro. Manro is the first Japanese person to walk to the North and South Poles. He was a very popular adventurer at that time. Then Kazuo invited him to come to the company to give a lecture. When he came, he greeted everyone and said, "Wow, you are the most adventurous person I have ever met." Then the big wolf said, No, don't make a mistake. I'm not a risk taker. I'm a very timid person. I cherish my life very much. I'm very timid. So before I set out to the South Pole or the North Pole, I have to make the most detailed preparations. I have to ensure that I can walk back as safely as possible. So don't think that adventurers are those who dare to take risks. And don't think that entrepreneurs are those who dare to take risks. Entrepreneurs are people who are good at controlling risks. This is the key point. The core of risk control is to think about every detail seriously. So the Kazuo said that you should live in the present seriously every day. He said that the biggest turning point in his life was this change in mentality. Of course, when Kazuo first started working, he was in a small street enterprise. There were only a few college students in that enterprise, and then they all ran away. Because the economic environment in post-war Japan was also very bad, and wages could not be paid, he often had no salary, and he was left alone. He wanted to leave, but his brother wouldn't let him go, so he stayed. What should he do if he stayed? He said it was really boring, so he began to do research and development. After he began to focus on ceramic research and development, his life changed completely. Before, he complained every day and thought every day why it was so unfair that he had to live such a miserable life after graduating from college. But when he began to let go of all those irrelevant delusions and seriously persisted in ceramics, he said that his life changed completely. Therefore, the turning point in life is work attitude, and work is the best medicine to cure everything. During this process, Kazuo concluded that he did not appreciate talented people. Why doesn't he appreciate talented people? He said that talented people often focus on the future. Talented people are arrogant because of their talent, so they don't focus on the improvement of the moment. They always hope to have a beautiful stage for him to appear gloriously. So Kazuo said that he has met so many talented people, but there are not many who can really do great things. He focuses on those who can continuously improve every little thing every day. Only by taking every detail and every job seriously and continuously improving, he may become a completely different person from others. Otherwise, it's just a matter of doing the job for the day. Kazuo believes that you should work extremely hard every day until the present moment, because the present moment is the most important. You are not as good as worrying about the future or regretting the past, as you are about doing the present thing well at this moment. At this time, you will find that your mood has actually become very happy, and this is the state of mindfulness. Kazuo has used philosophy to the extreme. Kazuo said that if your life realm is elevated, you can put your private interests aside, just like you have risen to the height of an overpass to look at the traffic on a flat surface. What an effective metaphor this is, right? The realm of our life is to learn to solve problems from a higher dimension, rather than stand on the plane of private interest to compete with others, which is the zero-sum game. There are only so many things in this world, and what is not yours is mine. Well, if I take more, you will take less, and if you take more, I will take less. So the zero-sum game will lead to more conflicts. There is only one way to make our life happy. That is when you regard work or entrepreneurship as a process of tempering your mind. You will find that you win both ways. Why? If you succeed in starting a business and make money, that's great. You can enjoy a better life and fulfill your responsibilities. But if you don't make money, this is an opportunity to temper our character. So Kazuo believes that if you can regard life as a process of tempering your soul and improving your mind, you have a lot to do. So Kazuo said that many people constantly want to pursue the state of enlightenment in their lives. I think the constant pursuit of enlightenment, it is better to constantly sharpen your mind. When you can view life as a process of sharpening your mind, life will become simpler and more enjoyable. We make the universe more beautiful by constantly creating more value. When we make decisions, we should think more about the changes in society. If we lower our inner desires, the pain will be reduced a lot.